Yo, what's happening, Cowboys Nation? All my fellow Dallas Cowboys fans, this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. This video here, man, we gotta move on. You know, the clock keeps ticking. You know, we gotta move on. I know everybody's still reeling. We're still hurt. Waking up this morning, it's like somebody pinch me. This must be a dream. It's a nightmare. The Cowboys season can't be over. How is the NFL football game still being played and the Cowboys aren't a part of it? You know, it sucks, but you know we gotta move on. We gotta move on, unfortunately, and you know we gotta look for next year off-season draft, things like that. This video here, I'm gonna try to make it quick. We're talking about my top off-season priorities. The top priorities for the off-season. You know, I was trying to narrow it down to 3. So so the number one, so the video won't be that long. I know a lot of people got a short attention spans, but we have a lot of priorities. But what are the top 3? I tried to get it down to 3, but I kept coming up with 4, in my opinion. And I was trying to take one of them off the list. So you know what? I'm just gonna put it out there with you guys. You know, you guys let me know what you think about it. And what are your priorities for the off season? For me, we'll jump right into it. Number 4 is coaching improvement. Not so much Rod Marinelli, because when you look at the defense, the lack of dynamic playmakers and the lack of talent, no Pro Bowlers on defense, even though Sean Lee's an All-Pro, which is weird. You don't have dynamic playmakers, guys that can create turnovers. I'm not knocking Rod Marinelli at all, even though we gave up 34 points, but we finished top 5. We finished in the top 5th in the NFL as far as points per game given up throughout the regular season. We gave up 34 to a red-hot Aaron Rodgers. But I'm not mad at Coach Marinelli, your defensive coordinator. Man, he did everything he could with the talent that he has. But Coach Garrett and play call offensive coordinators, Coach Linehan, they have to improve. I think it was Coach Garrett's first year as head coach, I believe. We went out to Arizona and played the Cardinals, and he completely botched the clock management at the end of the game. Some of you guys maybe remember that. That just popped in my head right before I turned the camera on. We were playing the Cardinals, and he botched it. Just on Sunday, I mean, we knew we were playing the Packers. You got a game plan. You got to know Aaron Rodgers loves to get to the ball, snap it, and trying to catch you when you're trying to substitute. We had to call timeouts, and because of that, we got down. We got into 13 points. We kicked it off, and Christian Michaels for the Packers dropped the ball. He didn't know if he should bring it out or stay in. He brung it out. Jeff Heath tackled him at the 6-yard line, and then Orlando Scandrick sacked Aaron Rodgers. But because we had to use timeouts for substitution, we didn't have any more timeouts left. You know, Scandrick sacked Aaron Rodgers with, I believe, like 44 seconds left. We could have used a timeout. That could have, got us in field goal range at least. Then maybe spike the ball and maybe kick a long field goal and go into the half 21-16. You know, but because we had to use time, you should have been more prepared for that. You know, I've already talked about the 2nd and 1. Instead of running the ball, they throw it, it gets intercepted. You know what I mean? I think Zeke had just ran the ball for 9 yards. So from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 1, they throwing it, you know, I mean, all year. I'm not a coach. Some of you, I'm just a Coach Garrett hater. There's a lot out there. I'm not saying it because the reason why I know I'm not just a Coach Garrett hater, there are a lot of guys in Cowboys Nation, a lot of you guys out there who are saying, anytime we get inside the red zone, inside the 10, inside the 15-yard line, we completely just neglect Zeke. You don't even give him the ball. We go empty set 5 wide. I just don't understand that. The NFL's leading rusher, you want to give him the ball in the red zone. We've done that all year. You know, I mean, we scored 31 points without trying to do the jet sweep and then reverse to Lucky Whitehead. But they did that, I think, week 15 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just coaching. On the last drive, we came down. The coaching staff is telling Prescott to spike the ball. I'm like, why are we spiking the ball? You know what I mean? Keep driving. Take time off the clock. You know, kick the field goal. And with about 12 seconds left. Now make Aaron Rodgers make a play with 12 seconds. You know what I mean? But we spike the ball and stop the. I mean, just coaching. You know, coaching has to improve. You know, I'm not saying Jason Garrett needs to be fired. That's not what I'm saying. But he needs to grow and develop with this young team. If this continues now, either Garrett or Linehan, one of them has to go. Because, you know, the play calling, they seem to get pass happy. We did that with Romo. That's why we kept going 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. They tend to get pass happy. But anyway, number 4 is coaching has to improve. Number 3 is priorities. We got to address Doug Free. Or we got to address right tackle. Now, Doug Free is under contract for 2017. I think he has like a $7.5 million cap hit, I believe, or $7 million, something like that. He is under contract. I think he's gonna be 34 next year. You know, when we played the Bengals this year, I think that was Dak Prescott's first turnover against. I think it's his first turnover against the Bengals. Doug Free gets beat around the edge. Prescott gets stripped. It happened week 6 against the Green Bay Packers. Julius Peppers beats him. We played the Minnesota Vikings. Doug Free gets beat. You know, he gave up some pressure to Perry on the inside on just past Sunday. We have to address that. Now, we do have Chaz Green, who's still on his rookie contract, cheat. Lyle Collins, still on his rookie contract, cheat. But those two guys can't stay healthy. Doug Free can stay healthy, but it's a liability. So we have to address Doug Free, in my opinion, at right. See what we're going to do there at right tackle. He's going to be hard to trade a $7 million cap hit at the age of 34. Now, Doug Free isn't trash at right tackle, but, you know, I mean, I'll maybe see Chaz, Lyle Collins move out there, maybe address it in a 5th, 6th round pick in the draft. I don't know. He didn't play terrible against Green Bay, but he was giving up some pressure, no doubt about it. Number 2 is we need some dynamic playmakers in the secondary. A corner, safety, somebody who can create turnovers. You know, I was talking to guys in the comment section. I was thinking maybe Jeff Heath should start over Byron Jones. I mean, anybody that can create turnovers. We just don't have that. That last throw, that amazing throw that Aaron Rodgers had down the sideline to Cook to set up the game-winning field goal. Byron Jones should have kept drifting over, kept sliding over. As the quarterback slide, you slide. Now, you can't defend it in the middle of the field, but you got 10 other teammates, you know what I mean, to defend it in the middle of the field, and you use out of bounds as a 12th defender. He didn't keep continuously drift, and he got beat to the sideline. I think Jeff Heath could have made a play on that. Now, I'm not saying Jeff Heath is an all-pro, but he seems to be able to make more plays on the ball than Byron Jones. You know, Byron Jones is a 2-year starter. He only has 1 interception. And the 1 interception he has is Jameis Winston threw the ball right before halftime, you know. But we need some dynamic playmakers in the secondary, and the number 1 priority is pass rush. We need the 2017 draft class is full of defensive end pass rushers, in my opinion. So because we lost in the divisional round, we're probably going to be drafting somewhere in the mid-20s of the first round. I mean, the defensive end draft class is so deep. I think there's going to be some pretty good talent there. You know what I mean? But we have to get some pass rush. We've been saying that we tried Randy Gregory. That doesn't seem to pan out. We tried Greg Hardy. That don't seem like that's going to work as well either. So we have to get some type of pass rush, man. But those are my top priorities for the offseason. Coach Garrett and mainly Garrett and Linehan, they have to improve. Doug Free at right tackle, we're going to have to look at that, you know. Maybe that should be 4 and coaching 3. We need some dynamic playmakers in the secondary, somebody that can create turnovers, you know, because there was a stretch there, like 5 or 6 games where our defense created 0 turnovers. You know how much pressure that puts on your offense? It puts a lot of pressure on your offense to be efficient. Thank God we were. And number 1 is obviously pass rush. Let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I got 2 fun videos coming out right after this. Be on the lookout for that. But let me know what are your top 3 priorities. Those are mine. I try to narrow it down to 3, but I had 4. Don't want to make the video too long, but let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, all that good stuff. We got to move on, unfortunately. We got to move on. The clock keeps ticking. This your boy, the real McCoy Cowboys Nation, man. I'm out, man. Peace.